Okay, let's talk therapy themes in Severance. I'm a therapist and I also have a degree in entertainment industry studies, so I love talking about music, movies, films, etc. that all have to do with like therapy themes. I just think breaking it down from that lens can be really, really fun. So in Severance, I really wanted to talk about a couple of things. I wanted to talk about trauma, grief, almost like dissociative identity disorder or dissociation just in general. Overall, season 1 and season 2, these are the things that I noticed. Basically, I feel like the severance process mirrors a trauma response so similarly. Like Mark goes through a trauma, he loses his wife, he's grieving. The grief is so painful for him that he chooses to be severed. But basically, what happens for people who have been traumatized is a lot of the times their body and their brain severs for them. Like the process of dissociation is so similar to what is depicted in Severance, and it happens unplanned. Dissociative identity disorders where there's like multiple personalities and someone will split and have like two different identities. So the innie and outie thing obviously made me think of that too. When I look at the grief process and the grieving process and how that's depicted in the show, I think the way that it's depicted as a very long grieving process for Mark is very realistic. I think the way that he numbs out the difficulties he has in relationships and trying to move on is a very accurate depiction of someone who is struggling with grief, especially the traumatic loss that he had. And I think that the Gemma episodes actually were really powerful too when it comes to mental health, just showing the toll that infertility can take on a couple and on a woman who clearly is putting a lot of pressure on herself to get pregnant. I think TV shows that show some of these elements, whether or not we're consciously connecting them to mental health or not, they're really normalizing for wanting to escape going through a trauma, going through a loss, or, experiencing any of these types of struggles. The concept's so out there and it's so different from real life. It actually does have a lot of connections to our day-to-day life. So I love the show. I thought it was done so well. And those are some of the therapy themes that I noticed. Let me know if I missed any.